Hi, everybody, and welcome to episode 16 of Star Chasers, Release the Dragon, aka Dragons Are Real.
Nope, don't release Dragon.
So, last time, the group decided to investigate the bounty placed on the head of their captain, Alvar. They had fought off some bounty hunters and had determined that they were being sent from the planet of Amonkhet in Mana Space, the home of the Magic the Gathering, some of the Magic the Gathering planets. So they go to the desert world of Amonkhet, where they find it to be ravaged by some kind of great cataclysm caused by an elder dragon named Nicol Bolas. And they land and determine and figure out where the Niyogi are. The Niyogi being spider eel slavers, roughly the size of a golden retriever, who have the bounty placed on Alvar. As the group enters the stronghold, they attempt to treat with the Niyogi, who seem less concerned with Alvar, who in this case, in a bit of subterfuge, is actually their goblin cabin boy Knifey, with a bag over his head.
Stowaway.
And the Niyogi seem less concerned with Alvar and more concerned with the existence of the Spelljammer ship that the crew came in on. Storm attempts to compel one of the Niyogi to do his bidding. He does so, insulting Niyogi by implying that he was going to free their slaves, so the Niyogi declared that they would release the dragon. So, back on the ship, what are all the interns doing?
Really?
Oh, wow, yeah. It, probably going pretty good down there, eh, lads?
Yeah, Orpho is, he has his dragon chest bored out, and he's going through a number of combinations by himself, unless someone wants to join him. But that's where he's set up, currently.
I'm making a mushroom soup.
Well, I'll play, are we in isn't the common area all in the eyes of the ship?
Yes.
Well, then that's where I'll be, and I'll help facilitate any food, chores, or anything. If anything needs doing, I'll do it. So.
Yeah, Corey will be nearby, and she'll probably be doing like some push-ups and sit-ups and stuff, getting them gains. And then if anybody needs something off of like a top shelf, like if Villyana's like, oh, I need something off of the top shelf, then she'll be like, I got this, and reach up there and get it for her.
Sure.
Seems impractical to be so tall. But, yeah, okay, thank you.
No problem.
Okay. Can I get perception checks from the interns, please?
Oh, shoot, I'm not in that character, so...
Just roll d20s, then. This will not be hard to see.
I've got good perception. So
hold on.
Got him right here.
I've got it. Don't condescend to me, Andrew.
I was trying to help.
What is it, perception you want?
Yes, please.
Then this perception you shall have. Yeah, 13.
Okay.
I'm really engrossed in... I got a 6. I'm really engrossed in my chess combinations.
Okay. And what was yours, Corey?
7. Big fat 7.
Okay. So, Villyana, as you're stirring your mushroom soup, you notice that Warminster, the GIF first mate who's occasionally been bossing you around, is kind of huddled in the corner, and he seems to be very closely and intently listening to something.
Okay, I have the eyes of a spider. You cannot get past me. I will send my invisible friend over there, Starshine.
Okay.
To just kind of get the. I don't like everyone being tense. As we know, I am either the Deanna and or Donna Troy of the ship.
Sure. Okay. So as Starshine flutters over and invisibly and unobtrusively spies on Warminster, you can see he's holding what looks like a little rock carved of a person talking to his ear. And he mutters something to the effect of, like, "Oh, you take it out of your pocket. No, out of your pocket." And he's kind of trying really hard to listen to it. And then you hear Starshine hears murmured, "Oh, it's the dragon." And he kind of juggles and drops the sending stone.
Well, I thought he had the darkness madness talking to stones, but now the stone has talked back.
Eldritch blast.
The madness is spreading.
What's it? Are you all right there, Hippoman?
What? Yes, there seems to be some kind of trouble with our first mate.
He will stand up, adjust his coat properly, very awkwardly kind of bend down and pick up the sending stone, put it in his pocket, and he says, "As you were, stuff to be done. I have to go." And he kind of very quickly runs and the whole ship and shakes. And you can hear him screaming above deck, "Alvar! Go!"
Something about that dragon. I'm sure it's fine.
Something about a dragon.
Yes, I believe that our companions who are on the planet are releasing a dragon. They are very powerful indeed.
They
We have
must be
signed up
indeed.
with a good crew.
Yeah, I
Is
didn't
that
know
why they sent us here? They were. Well, I'm gonna put away, leave the dragon chest board and go follow after the GIF.
Okay. Yeah, so as you walk up the stairs, the goblin bursts through a door, and you can see that behind him, the GIF, Warminster, has just obviously yelled something at the goblin to tell the crew something, and Knifey goes, "Oh, okay, great, you're here. Button the masts, tip-top the hatches, let's go."
Wait a sec, is Knifey on board?
Knifey's not on board, no. Warminster. No, I'm sorry. Another goblin with a blue hat and a slightly deeper voice says,
God damn it.
says, "Okay, I'm Knifey. I've always been here. Button the masts and tip-top the hatches."
Okay, well, it checks out. I button my mast.
How do I tip-top the hatches?
I've always been here, so I believe that you should know how to do that.
Well, by secure the soup, I guess. Put the lid on it and take it off the burner. That's just good sense.
Okay. Where's the GIF?
He has, after yelling at, obviously, Knifey and telling him what to do, he has run down the hallway, and he is going towards the Spelljammer helm, which, is that kind of suspended metal sphere with a big old fancy chair in it, and he's slamming on it, telling Alvar, the captain, to start the ship and go.
Where are we going? I call after him.
To help the crew. What?
Fantastic.
Oh,
Welcome.
it is always a pleasure to help friends. Absolutely.
Yes. Could you send stay right there, Orpho. I might need you. Can you send Villyana and the Princess Friendship up here, please?
Yes.
Oh, so pleased, of course. And Princess Friendship will be very happy. Get up. Yes, absolutely. We are here. We move the intervening space. Starshine flying around.
Princess Friendship will walk behind you and just say, "Friendship."
Friendship's good.
Fire.
Yes, of course.
Bad.
Also, yep. That could go without saying, but again, we've said it. Good.
Warminster will get onto your level, Villyana, and look you dead in the eye. And he'll say, "Do you think Princess Friendship, the royal that she is, has she had any high-altitude combat drop training? Halo, sometimes called."
No. No, I
Always best to learn on the job, come on!
okay, Princess Friendship, go along. Always excited. It's good to be a use. Some people make mushroom soup. Some people get halos. You're going to get the halo.
Yay! Adjusts their crown.
This is starting out just great.
Shines it. And just beaming. Follows Warminster, obviously.
Yes.
Back on the planet. Everyone roll initiative.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, goodness. No, dragons aren't real, I know that.
You're disbelieving combat.
A trap.
Disbelieving initiative.
Okay, let's see. Did anyone get above a 20?
Yeah, you sweet summer child.
No.
Hold on. Where do I find my initiative on D&D Beyond? Oh, there it is. No, not above a 20.
Okay. Uh, 15 to 20.
Yes.
Storm?
I got 18.
And 16 for me.
Okay. And Hester.
Release the what? I got a 4.
Okay.
I have any of several ways to re-roll it, and I'm not going to. I think it's appropriate.
Save those numbers.
Also, per last stream, also I always take note of it in my notebook. I have a 10 and a 3
Okay.
per my visions of the future.
Okay. So, the Niyogi says, "Release the dragon." And the Niyogi that Storm had commanded to kneel stands up as his task is complete and glares at all of you and says, "Yes, lunch, and then we get their ship." Okay, so
I guess he got above a 20.
bursting through the wreckage is this enormous crocodile red-skinned, long snout, smoke billowing from its snout with gigantic, draconic wings. The two of you who have seen dragons before, this doesn't really look like a dragon. It looks more like a wyvern or a drake or a giant crocodile with wings. But it's certainly menacing and terrifying. It's just not really dragony.
Right.
Until it breathes in and starts spewing flame as it flies by all of you. Can I get dex saves?
Yeah, boy, I'd rather you didn't, but okay, let's do it.
15 for me.
Okay. 15?
23.
23? Hester.
I use a luck.
Okay.
I doubt a 5 is going to do it. A 13.
Okay. All of you take half damage. You all dodge out of the way. And you take 12 fire damage.
Ouch.
Okay.
I'm going to say it was 12.
It was 12, yes.
Ouch. And I'm going to reduce that with some cutting meow. What is it at this level? It's a D8. I reduced that by 6, so I take 6 damage.
Okay.
And I'm down 1 inspiration. I use my reaction.
Okay, excellent. And it is your turn, Storm.
Great. How far is Commander Nyogi, who just was prone?
15 feet from you.
I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers at him.
Okay. Let's see. What kind of saving throw is that?
That is Wisdom. Yes, DC 17. And I'm going to cast it at 5th level.
Okay. He will fail.
Great. I just roll that. That is... Let's pull it up on D&D Beyond. Give me 1 second, please. Sorry.
Needs it be remarked that I have Knifey's knife, by the way.
Okay.
I'm not
You
holding
do?
it terribly tightly.
Okay, so that's 76. I have that here. Okay. Boom. Okay. 5, 8, 11, 15, 25 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And he has to move as far as his speed allows away from me. He doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground.
Okay.
But
he moves back 30 feet, climbing up some wreckage and rubble and kind of perching higher up than he was before.
does he appear to have been badly hurt?
He appears to have been badly hurt, yes.
Great. I am going to give. I'm going to say, Marley, I know you can help the situation, and I'm going to give you Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay, so it is a D8 at this level.
Sick.
And who is near me?
Ally-wise?
And foe-wise.
So,
Who?
Um,
What's happening, like energetically? How are people moving?
So you all are a bit clumped. You kind of came in to negotiate together. So you're all standing not terribly far apart. The dragon is it flew past all of you and
We all
let
dodged.
down its fire. So it's flying about 15 feet from you. The Nyogi is 45 feet from you, both of them in different places. And there are Umber Hulks behind you about 30 feet.
Fuck. Okay, is there any sort of obvious cover nearby?
Yes. So this is in a... it looks like it was probably a city square at some point, but it's very much wreckage and rubble. So there's a lot of hewn stonework, pieces of building that have fallen over, pillars, monuments. There's a lot of stuff around for you all to get behind.
Okay, I'm gonna book. Can I get behind something using my normal rate of movement?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna, get behind something, so as to be away from the younger Umber Hulks, everybody,
Okay.
and be aware of what's around me, or endeavor to be so.
Okay.
I'm still puffed up from the confrontation, so my fur's up.
Okay.
Done.
The Nyogi who was just dissonant whispers. Well, let's see if his thing charges. Nope. We'll let out this terrifying little, really shrill, annoying little scream. But he can't really get any closer to you to actually do anything, so he will scramble his way behind some wreckage and he will attempt to hide. That's correct. That's not good. Okay. But he does not look like he hid himself very well.
I can see him.
Yes, yeah.
Great.
He rolled a 2. I guess to add something to that, but not terribly a lot. The other Nyogi will seeing all of you, Hester looks like Bella Strixless terrifying. What were you?
Bella Strix Derange.
Okay, the other Nyogi will move forward about 15 feet and will ask Storm to make a wisdom saving throw.
Huh. Pish and tosh. Let's see what happens here. I said pish and tosh, and you know what happened, don't you? You know what happened. Wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
I have a bad feeling about this because I rolled a 3.
Does Hester or Marley have anything they can do about that?
I can make it to 10 base, but I don't know. Does that improve your fortunes by much? What's your wisdom modifier?
0.
Ew.
Yeah. I'm not wise. You can tell by what just happened.
Yes,
As far as getting us all into this.
I think I'd prefer to save it for more desperate straits.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
well, it's cool.
I can guidance, but I don't know if you'd let me do that at this point.
No, it's not a reaction.
Yeah.
And if it was a save, it would have to be resistance or whatever the other one is.
Okay.
And I can't add it to a save at this level. Not yet.
Right. Okay, Storm of Stars, you are charmed by this Nyogi.
Okay.
I want that.
So you can't take reactions, Magically charmed. You have to obey the Neogi's commands, and you can hear it start to talk in your head and say, "Yes, I think you'll like it here."
Like it? Well, it's a bit of a fixer-upper, I think.
We'll get you right on that.
Okay, great. So we're staying.
Marley. Oh, crap.
My turn. Okay. Well, first of all, bonus action, bear, shadow bear, spirit, totem, thingamajig. Then for my action, question. How many things could I get in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on the dragon?
Just the dragon.
Dang.
Because it's flying, right? It's
strafing. It kind of
it is.
strafed past you all.
Real quick, Cece, how many temporary hit points does a bear give us?
It gives you 14.
An advantage on strength saves or some such thing?
I believe so.
Right, well, we can...
10 seconds.
Do I also get them because even though I'm charmed?
It depends on if Marley considers you an ally, but I assume she would still.
Yeah.
Yeah, because so far the turn has only happened internally, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's allies gain advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Okay.
As long as you're within 30 feet of me.
Perfect.
Or wherever I put it. Okay. So is there another kind of clumping of baddies that I could maybe get a bunch of them in?
To find a bunch, they have strategically spread themselves out. The Umber Hulks are like maybe 15 feet away from each other, but outside of a fireball, they're not exactly clumped. All visible, but it's a big open arena, and they have purposefully spread themselves out.
Okay, then I'm gonna cast Confusion on the 2 Umber Hulks at the 5th level, so that I can get them both.
Give them a taste of their own medicine. I love it. Okay.
So, spell assaults and twist creatures' minds, forming delusions and provoking uncontrolled action. Each creature in a 15-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw. Cast the spell.
And what is your spell save DC?
Let me find that real quick. Still not used to D&D Beyond. 16.
They will both fail.
Excellent. Roll a d10 for each of them. I'm the DM now. No.
A 9 and a 1.
Okay, the 9, the creature can act and move normally, and then the 1, the creature uses all its movement to move in a random direction. To determine the direction, roll a d8 and assign a direction to each die face. The creature doesn't take an action this.
Okay. Okay. Anything else on your turn, Marley?
Going to make sure that I'm in front of my companions.
Okay.
In a defensive stance.
The Umber Hulk, who cannot take its turn, will start clawing at the ground and will burrow underground. He is moving in a random direction. That random direction is down.
Okay, then.
Let's see. When a creature, you're not there.
It's at the end of each of their turn. They make another wisdom saving throw.
Nope. Yep. And then one of the Umber Hulks will, the one who can act, will attack Marley.
Yay!
That's one miss, but 2 hits. Okay. Take 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then its mandibles will clamp down on you, so you take another 14 slashing damage.
Oh, good. Okay. Mathing real quick. Minus 14. Good. So glad.
Okay.
Guys, we might need help.
We might, yes.
Or we might run and want to run.
That is the Umber Hulk's turn.
I think it's really great here.
No. The sun's gotten to him.
Which one?
Yes.
There's two.
There's so much stuff to climb on. I love it.
Too many suns.
Oh, no, he's declared himself God and now likes it here.
Okay, let's...
I said I was in service of the god. I said it was the god. In the name of the god.
If this would load, here we go. Okay.
The sad irony is that I thought about casting protection from evil and good on myself instead of distant whispers.
And you're quite often running a counter charm as well. This is...
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, he does not notice that. So, rising from behind all of you, you can hear the flapping of a great pair of wings. As,
Nothing beats a great pair of wings.
Your Sphinx friend appears behind all of you and swoops it down. It's going to attack one of the Umber Hulks. Hit the Umber Hulk.
I like sphinxes.
Nefgehemet?
Yes.
Am I close?
Yes.
Okay, Nefgehemet. Yes, good.
I like that the lore is that they used to be they were silenced and now they can speak because they're supposed
Yeah,
to be like a sphinx is to be.
Oh, Shadowy gets a second claw attack. That's a misstep. Okay. Okay. The slaves kind of start to look at all of you, and many of them start to scramble and hide, but it looks like the jackal-headed ones are taking an interest in you, and they seem to be in pairs. Hester, it is your turn, and as a free action, even though we don't have those in 5e, can you make an Arcana check for me?
Passive Arcana.
Bloody well hope so. Okay, well. 12.
Okay.
Not my best work.
No, but you did see that Nyogi kind of make eyes at Storm, and if it works, you know if Storm takes damage, he can repeat the save.
I see.
They might snap him out of it. That's it.
My tongue sticking out like I look ridiculously happy for some reason.
You can definitely tell his combat stance like lessened. Like he got comfy.
I haven't seen him be in the catnip, but those pupils though.
With catnip, I get more focused.
Yes.
Just idiosyncratic, but focused.
Knifey, I need to just very gently prod Storm, and I toss him his knife.
You got it.
Gently.
Draw blood. That's what I heard.
What groups are within 20 feet of each other, broadly speaking?
Um,
Both Nyogi, now that one's been forced to flee, it fled a whole 30 feet.
yeah, it ran away.
It's hurt badly too.
It's very hurt
One
badly.
Hulk has gone one way, the others have closed the distance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to snap ecstatic the fucking dragon.
Okay.
Dragon. Yes. And I must tell you that it got a 3 on its saving throw. Actually, I'm going to chance it. It gets a 10 on its saving throw.
And what is your saving throw? What is your DC?
I can't have very good intelligence. It's not very good. It's a 14.
It will fail its saving throw.
Woo!
Dude, nice.
Perfect. Okay, well, I just do a shitload of damage to it. I have two things open.
Get
This
in
one
its head. Tell it that it's not a real dragon.
8d6. I don't know who stapled wings to a giant alligator, but it's terrible.
As far as you know, this is a real dragon. We haven't said anything about it.
Yeah,
We have nothing to compare it to.
Hester's convinced the wings are papier-mâché, like...
Okay, about half of this was good, about half of it was not so good. Okay, so
That evens out to pretty okay.
pretty okay. All right, so that should be...
Plus, there's the whole ability debility.
Yes, that's going to be my favorite part. That's 27 points of psychic damage.
Okay. And boo was because I dropped a pen, not because you hurt my dragon.
I understand. All right, so that is my big boy. Oh, come on, give me the rest of the... Okay. Yes, here's the rest of the text. And I couldn't get anything else with the dragon, right? The dragon was...
Yeah, the dragon is its own.
Okay. A target has muddled thoughts for 1 minute. During that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all its attacks and ability checks, as well as Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. The target can make an intelligence saving throw at the end of each of its turns. Good luck with that.
Okay. Would you like to do anything else on your turn, Hester?
I would like Cypress to swoop down and tug and pull at the umber hulk that's been bothering Marley,
Okay.
and then fly off using the auto disengage that owls get.
I'm a danger hose.
Danger hose!
I do just imagine, I know this is not what it is, but the owl just like straight up flies into them, and then it's just like, what? Like, you ran into me kind of thing.
Yeah. What, you think you're on the
right away.
sidewalk?
Oh, watch where you're going. You, what?
Shoulder checks him.
Yeah.
Yes, we roomed together at university and formed an unlikely bond. I don't know. It's just... We were fast friends. Opposites attract and all that.
Okay. Storm, what is your armor class?
16.
Okay. Let's see. Man, yeah, I'm not gonna give him that. Okay. You feel a knife plunge into your shoulder,
Ow!
and you take 6 piercing damage. I'm going to give Knifey a wisdom save, or else he will go into some sort of berserker rage and won't be able to stop
Okay.
himself from making a second attack. He pulls the knife back and he goes, Master of Stars is your friend.
We should see how I respond to the first
Yes.
my saving throw first.
So what is your...
before he
So
decides whether or not
go
to bring
ahead
it
and
out
roll
or
a
not.
saving throw.
I just fucking rolled a 1. I'm not kidding.
You cannot roll ones when you're within 30 feet of me.
Oh, so it means I re-roll?
You've re-rolled.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's a good thing. A natural 20. So,
Woo!
nice extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I took 6 damage, though?
Yes.
Great.
Although I didn't give him sneak attack because there's no ally or anything.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I have 14 temps, so...
Oh, yeah,
he
yeah.
wants to play it through. What's the sneak attack?
So, oh no, he doesn't qualify for sneak attack. I couldn't
Oh,
give it.
okay.
I literally couldn't give it to him.
We should upgrade him.
No, sorry, because there's none of his allies are adjacent to you, and he didn't sneak
right,
up
right,
on you.
right.
He just charged you. So,
Right.
but yeah, he pulls the knife back and he says, "Master of Stars is your friend." But then he does look at you like, "Oh, but give me an excuse though."
And my ears sort of flatten. I don't have my hat right now, so I sort of wave awkwardly,
Oh, hey.
lick my shoulder a little bit, and
Yeah.
yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. You got any more of that dried meat?
y-
Time
yeah.
and place.
Oh,
Time and place.
kind of wipes off his knife and he's like, okay. I got more stabbing to do. I got you. I got you.
Thank.
Okay. Back up to the top, the dragon. Well. Okay. His fire breath will recharge.
Ooh.
But
Don't like that.
he would hit the Umber Hulk. And he's been beaten for that before, so he will not do that. So instead, he will attack, flying towards Hester.
Oh no.
But he gets a minus D6 on the attack roll.
Yes.
Well, okay. With the minus D6, he rolls like a 3.
Okay, well,
Oh, that's 6.
my
That's
armor
6.
class is better than that.
Yes. So it will. Its huge crocodile snout will snap at you, and you just out of a dragon, just kind of flinch enough out of the way. Storm of Stars. It is your turn.
Oh, whew. Okay. So I'm just wondering if I'm gonna get an up attack from Knifey if I move away from him.
If you were his ally again, then no.
Okay, good. I am. High five. The one that I wounded is how far from me?
The one that you wounded is 45 feet from you.
Okay, I'm gonna feline agility over to him.
Okay.
So that's 60 feet. I've got a little extra room. I'm gonna go right up on his crap, and
Okay.
I'm gonna rapier him.
Okay. You draw Illume.
I do. I illume him.
Stab him in his stupid face.
In his stupid face, with his stupid. That is a 18.
Is a hit.
Great. Okay, so that is D8 plus 4. So that's 8 damage.
8 damage is exactly what you needed to kill him.
Oh, hooray!
I just lost my other pen.
That's great. Okay. And he's like a golden retriever size. Are they heavy or are they light?
No, very light. Yeah, like maybe 40 pounds. They're all gristle.
Oh, okay. Well, if I kill him with the thrust, then I'm just gonna like sort of toss him in the air with the like, yeah, try and get some air with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say, Hester, you inspire me. Let me inspire you back. So you have inspiration.
I thought it was going to be about the having knifey stab you thing. Good. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Same team.
Yay. Okay.
Okay.
Turn ended.
Nope. Okay. The other Neogi, confused as to why his charm effect is over, will lock eyes with Knifey and attack him.
Okay, so Krazen is deceased. It's Krazen's.
Yes. It's crazy.
Gordula, the Neogi that is still around.
Yes.
Okay.
Salacious.
Yeah, and I mean, this dude's perfectly okay with you killing Krazen. Now he's in charge. Like, you just gave him all this stuff.
For sure.
He will attack Knifey, and he will sink his fangs into Knifey, who will kind of yelp, and then he kind of gets all woozy.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't feel so good. And you can see he starts, like, sweating. Oh, no. Not again.
Yep, good night, sweet prince.
Okay. Marley.
Okay. So first question. So confusion requires concentration. So when I took damage to it, I need to make like a concentration.
Yes, please.
Okay. I will do that first. Do I add anything to that?
You had your Constitution score modifier.
Which is +3, so 12.
How much damage did you take?
14.
So you're good.
Okay.
Because it's half the damage or 10, whatever is higher, so it was 10.
Okay. And then, so then my actual turn. So I've still got an Umber Hulk up in my biz.
Yeah, there's a Sphinx helping you, but you still have an Umber Hulk.
Okay. I would like to take out the Black Jammer's Cutlass and give him a good whacking.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's not great. Math. 15?
Okay. So you pull out the Black Jammer's Cutlass, and you swing it hard against the Umber Hulk, and it just bounces off its hard insectoid skin, and the Umber Hulk will hiss at you.
Gross.
And the Black Jammer's Cutlass says, "Yar. What was that? Is this your first Umber Hulk fight?"
Inspiration. Don't forget you have inspiration.
You do have inspiration.
Oh, I do have inspiration. Oh, snap. Let me use that.
T8.
That's a +4, so that'll be 19.
A 19 hits.
Sick.
Or that'd be more like it.
Yeah, finally.
So
It's no rum, but Umber Hulk blood's not bad.
Yo ho ho
Ew.
and a bottle of blood.
that'll be only 6 damage.
Okay. Oh, wait, there we go. Sorry, my computer started telling go to sleep, and don't go to sleep. You're doing something.
Hold on. Wait a second.
Narcoleptic operating system.
And then I'm gonna try and position myself as close to or behind the Sphinx if I can.
Okay, you got this.
Be my tank.
Okay, the Umber Hulk's turn. They have to roll D8 at the start of their turn.
Yes. Or no, D10.
D10.
Yes.
First one got a 4. The second one got a 5.
Okay. Let me get to it. Confusion. 4 and a 5. The creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
Okay, it will blink at you, and the other one you can hear clattering in its hole.
Excellent.
Okay, it is the Sphinx's turn.
And they can make a wisdom saving throw
yes.
since it's the end of their turn.
The one in the hole will succeed. The one out of the hole will fail.
Excellent.
Ooh, I like that. There's no way it's going to be able to succeed on that. No. Okay. The Sphinx will land and boop the Umber Hulk on its weird mandibles, and the Umber Hulk will disappear in a flash of purple light, as he has been banished from this plane for a minute.
All right then.
Okay. The slaves continue to get their to kind of assess the situation. Hester.
Okay. What the hell is going on? Everything. Okay. Okay. Nope. Okay. Okay, and I have a giant crocodilian creature that someone stapled wings on.
Yep. It's cruel, really.
Probably cast fly on the poor circus beast. Some kind of elaborate ruse. Damn, I don't care for it. All right, I am for sure within its all of its ranges.
Yeah.
All right, I am going to. What does it do if it saves? It takes. Does it take half on a save? Or half as much on a success? Okay, so I'm going to shoot the dragon with a mind bullet
Okay.
at the 4th level. So I'm going to cast Mind Spike. It must make a Wisdom save.
Okay. $12.
Is not good enough.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm going to roll 5d8. And it in get humped. All right, that's 11. That's not great. That's 17. All right, so it will take 21 more psychic damage.
Okay.
I always know where it is. Yay me. And I wonder, would you allow me running under it to be not leaving its space to open myself up to a attack of opportunity, but also not being in front of it should it decide to try to get as many of us as possible in an attack? I'm seeing a no.
Well, no.
I
Because
can
you're
occupy the same space as a creature larger than me.
Well, does that have to be friendly? But you are not leaving a threatened square, and you can occupy. Yeah, I think that's okay.
Okay, then I would like to run under it.
Okay.
And try and just like be centrally positioned under its belly. So it has to move to get at me. I'm not saying it's impossible that it can do that, just it will have to do so.
Okay.
Unless it fired itself.
And Cypress, all pretext is gone now. It's Willow again.
Wait, what?
So danger ho right into the face of that Dargan. What? I was getting on the bus, man. Come on. You want to challenge me, bro? Next in line at Chipotle.
Sure.
And then she will bugger off again at an adjacent angle.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Knifey will kind of. No, this is just bad. No. Okay. I'm fine. I got disadvantage, I do. Okay. That was mediocre. He will wildly swing and miss the Niyogi in front of him.
Is he poisoned?
He's poisoned.
Yeah. Poor guy.
Okay. The dragon will go.
So, for clarity, I can move through a larger creature's spaces. It does not have to be larger. I can hide while obscured by larger creatures. I presume that helps if it's friendly.
Okay, yeah, yes.
But those are...
Okay. The dragon seems terribly confused.
Despondent, even, I'd be. If I had wings stapled to me.
I'm going to ask Hester to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fantastic. Dice is not
Under a dragon is maybe not the best place to be.
Dirty 20.
Sometimes.
Okay. You successfully mostly dodge out of the way of it just dropping itself on you.
Fair play.
And you roll out of the way, but you still take 7
Yes.
bludgeoning damage.
But of course, I love it. I love everything about it. I'm here for it.
That's rough, man.
7, you said.
Yes.
Done. Gladly done.
Storm of Stars.
No less than I deserve.
Ooh, okay. So the other Nyogi, the new boss, is facing off with Knifey.
Mm-hmm.
And has taken no damage, is that right?
He has taken no damage. But based on the first Nyogi, they don't have a terrible amount of hit points.
Right. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers at level 4
Okay.
at him. So he needs to make, again, a Wisdom 17.
He will fail.
Great. So that is 5d6. And he has to run away from me, and that will draw an attack of opportunity from Knifey. According to, what's his name? Jeremy Crawford.
Forced movement doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity.
It's not forced movement. He has to use his reaction. He actually made a ruling that Dissonant Whispers will, if you're adjacent to an enemy, it will draw an attack of opportunity. You're the DM, of course, but
yeah, I don't want to tell Jeremy Crawford that his game is designed wrong.
You
but
can tell him that your game is your game, and I will happily accept it. So.
I think I can appreciate the distinction he's making, but yes, obviously, first off, Andrew, you make your ruling. But I think because they've... Like, it's not like you're throwing them or pushing them. They're still fleeing in a traditional manner, but it is unconventional in the way that...
It would trigger, like... What the hell? Booming Blade or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's 21 psychic, no matter what happens.
Okay, well, we failed to save. Let's see.
That's enough to at least make him hurt.
You provoke yeah. Okay, yep. That's what he says. So, Knifey still has disadvantage because he's poisoned. Oh, that's pretty good, though. Oh, that's really good. Okay.
Yay.
Okay. 21, you said?
Was what I did to him, yeah.
Okay. Knifey didn't do so good, but he still did some damage.
Good.
So, let's see. Okay. No. More than that. Okay. Okay. Anything else in your turn, Storm?
No, I'm just gonna maintain position. Well, I'm gonna give. Actually, no, I'm gonna give Marley advantage or inspiration again.
Okay.
With my bonus action.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Well, you used the last one, so
Yeah.
you're down one.
Position. Position.
Okay.
Inspiration for excitement, emotion.
So it had a runaway. And, why would a Nyogi finish this fight? It will use its turn to dash away from everyone.
I see. So it is 60 feet away, or it is...
Now it is 90 feet away from most people because it had to use its reaction to run away.
I see, yes,
And
yes.
It moved another 60 feet. And it can climb through part of that, so it's kind of all over the place.
Is it in sight still?
Yes. It's not quite been able to hide or anything, but okay, so that's that. Marley.
Okay, so Umber Hulk number 1 is down in a hole.
Yes.
Umber Hulk number 2 is currently out of this plane of existence, so only the dragon is left that I currently.
Yeah, you can still see the Nyogi, and you certainly know the Umber Hulk is down in that hole. It's going to do something eventually, but the dragon is the visible threat.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna. And how far away from me is this dragon?
It's near Hester, so 30 feet, no more then.
Okay. All right.
You will
I
have
am-
advantage on attacks.
Oh, we do.
My danger hoe has been quite dreadful to it this round.
Okay.
It insisted that it's $20 that she dropped in its pocket, and she needs to give it right over.
I'm going to use my bonus action to use my, what is it called? The Blessing of the Raven Queen. So I teleport 30 feet to an unoccupied space that I can see, so I want to get right up in this dragon's business. And I gain resistance to all damage when I teleport until the start of my next turn. And
So badass.
What made up bullshit is this?
No, it's
What made it
once a day though.
I
It's not
know.
once a
yeah, it's
turn
once a day.
or once an encounter.
So, sorry, you get resistance. What does he have to do anything?
No.
She's unsubstantial.
Yeah.
He
She's all,
dies
you know.
instantly because the Raven Queen comes and is like,
That's
come
right.
home.
Yeah. That's
Comes
what
and pecks his
happens.
And then
That's
the
all.
dragon's like, well, hold on. Dragon do not subscribe to the same pantheon and
As
the
a
idea of
bonus action,
death of
who
you.
wins the game. It's a really pretty clever spell.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Is that a movement or is that your action or is it
That's a
whatever you
bonus
want?
action.
Oh, it's a bonus action.
Of course it is. Good lord. Made up nonsense from top to bottom.
What would you like your actual real person action to be?
Let's see what to do. I'm going to.
Cast Dragon Word Kill.
Yeah. I was gonna cast Ice Knife, but I think I've got too many allies within spray distance. So I think I'm just gonna whack it with the sword.
Okay, yar, do it.
I assume that he would like to whack a crocodile dragon thing, and I have advantage on.
Yes, you do. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna need that. Okay. Oh boyo. All right.
Plus inspiration, don't forget.
Yeah, let's take that inspiration too. Okay, so 19.
Is it hit?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then sucks I only get a d6 of damage though. Oh golly. So that'll be 5 damage.
Okay. Yar, put your back into it.
Sorry, I'm not that strong.
Yeah, yar.
This is why I left the Shadowfell.
Being shamed with a
Yar.
pirate accent.
Okay.
Everybody does it there.
Okay. You all hear a rumble underground,
Oh no.
and then it is the Sphinx's turn.
Oh yeah, because the one in the hole, he succeeded. That's right.
Sphinx in the air is worth a number in the hole. Something like that.
Oh, that old saw.
That old saw. That old Amonkhet saw.
Okay. The Sphinx will raise their hand, and a lance of holy fire will kind of sacred flame. He cast sacred flame at the Nyogi, but the Nyogi dodges.
How you immediately talked yourself out of your.
Well, it was sounding cooler than I wanted it to. I was like, I don't want you all to get the idea that
'cause
he's
then he
casting
misses, of course,
flame
yeah.
strike or something. Like,
Yes,
yeah,
no.
he cast sacred flame.
I
Uh,
understand.
Guys, chill. It was just Sacred Flame. Okay?
It was just, you know.
I'm not blowing dailies over here, everybody. Hester.
Oh, yes. Well, I pick myself up from the ground, having to have flung my way out of the way of this
Dragon
poor
ass.
beast. Oh shoot! I don't have a ton. because I similarly have ice knife, but it might hurt people around me.
Yeah.
And
That's kind of
At
my
my-
main damage spell.
at my best, I could not get within the 60 feet I'd need to try and take a stab at the Niyogi. So I'm going to frostbite the fiend in front of me, the dragon.
Okay.
Someone even painted it red. It's just sad, top to bottom. So yes, I will. What to do here? It's a save. So yes, I will stay within its threat range, but no longer be under it foolishly.
Okay.
It should make a Constitution saving throw. I should tell you it's a 3.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, because it would have succeeded. Go ahead.
Excellent.
It's pretty brawny.
Okay, so that is 6 frost damage,
And
and
go ahead.
it will have disadvantage on its next attack.
Okay. And you rolled at least 2 dice because you're above
Yes,
level
I
5.
rolled 2d6, and it was a 6 and a 2.
Okay.
So it's what did I say? It's 8.
8.
What did I say?
You said 6.
I did say 6. One of those is a 6.
There you go.
The other's a 2, and that makes 8. We've learned so much today. I went to university, not recently, obviously.
Math in real time.
Okay. Knifey will. Oh, this is bad all over, everybody. Now, better out it in. That's what I always say.
No.
I'm okay. I'm just gonna lay down. The sand is so cool. Ow, my face. It burns.
It's not cool. Oh no.
It burns.
Go to the light.
I see my grandmother. Is that supposed to happen?
That sounds nice.
Grandma, you've been gone for so long.
Oh lord, what's her name?
Oh, no.
Grandma Basty, come back.
Basty was among my favorites. Canonically, we already have Stabby on board. All right.
Okay. God, he's just failing these con saves left and right. Okay.
Oh no.
It's the dragon's turn again. And, the dragon's confused. There's this elf appeared out of nowhere with some made-up bullshit. Its dinner rolled away and then threw ice at it. So he will attack the obvious elf, trapper elf.
It has
Activating my
disadvantage
trap card.
in -6, negative
Right,
D6.
and man, rolled well with disadvantage. You're avoiding a crit, Marley.
Woo,
Son of a-
Hester.
Bitch. Okay, let's see. $15 to hit.
16 is my armor class.
Damn it. Okay. I mean, my bad, guys. I mean... no, of course. So you successfully parry the dragon's bite, sticking the Blackjammer's cutlass in between.
Classic move. The Black Jammer's gonna be happy about that.
Yar.
Oh yeah.
Classic.
Somebody clip that.
Storm of Stars.
Hooray. So, that dude is how far away now? The Yogi?
He's 90 feet from you.
Too far for me. Even with feline agility.
Even with that was going to be
Yeah,
my
I mean,
question.
if I want to do anything to him,
Yeah, okay.
I could double move and get to him, but then what?
Well, can you get within range and mind bullet him or something?
Well, not if I double move, then I have my action. I mean, double move, like really double move, because it's 60 if I feline agile. Plus, I would have to get more to get to him. So,
But what's Dissonant Whispers? 30?
It's an action. So I would have to use...
the range.
I don't have an extra action. Oh, from range.
Yeah.
You're right. I could do that.
It would just give him a further head start, even though it will hurt him.
Oh, that is true. It will immediately compulse him to run.
But I could kill him before he runs.
But you might also kill him.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's worth the shot. I'll do that. So I'm going to book ass, after him, and I'm going to then get into range, and I'm going to level 4 Dissonant Wisp. He has a 17.
Fail.
Yay! Okay, so we know he's gonna run, but let's see if he dies before.
They weren't terribly sturdy.
That's pretty good. 23 psychic.
So, he starts to scurry with his little spidery legs, and as he takes like 2 steps, his little eel head just bursts, and the body keeps going for like a minute, or, well, like 4 seconds, and then kind of flops over.
Yes!
Gross.
And I shout out and I say, what's her name? The goddess?
Oketra was
Oketra!
I kind of like in the name of what's her name?
The
Your
name
goddess.
of Oketra! Exactly. Should I make an intelligence check to see if I remember?
Sure.
For
Yes. Do it.
Unadorned. That's an 8.
In the name of who's and what's it, please.
In the name of your cat goddess,
Oh, the cat goddess.
your slavers have been defeated.
Okay.
Yeah, that one you
Rise
like.
up. Throw off your chains. Meow.
Okay. Marley.
All right. So dragon's still all up here
Yeah.
in me. Okay. Then I'm gonna drop my concentration on confusion and use my bonus action to become a guardian of nature. And I am going to choose Primal Beast.
Are we playing the same game?
What new
Magical
bullshit is? I
anime
mean, what?
girl game, right?
What's that?
So Guardian Nature, I can choose to either become a Primal Beast or a Great Tree, so I'm choosing Primal Beast. So you'll see Marley kind of get like really hairy, and her facial features become feral, and so she gains the following benefits. My walking speed increases by 10 feet. I gain dark vision with a range of 120 feet. I make strength-based attack rolls with advantage, and then my melee weapon attacks deal an extra 1d6 force damage on the hit.
Force damage. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't know why. That's just what it does.
Because everything else was a physical transformation, so I thought it would do extra damage. But
Yeah, I
force
guess.
damage is, I mean, you're being magical. Okay, so you turn
Yeah.
into, what does your werewolf Sona look like? What is this?
Yeah, I guess it kind of looks kind of werewolfy. Like Marley is a werewolf. Yeah, just just very. She gets kind of like her black hair will kind of like grow out and then start to like cover like her face and stuff more, and then like all of her arm hair will get like extra hairy, and then she'll start to like her. I imagine that her like hands get a little bit more claw-like, and then she kind of gets more bulky so that she can really swing in with that black jammer cutlass now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So then for my action, I'll be attacking.
Okay.
Ooh, that'll definitely hit.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
We don't need a fourth player, clearly.
No.
What book is this from?
So that'll be a 26 to hit.
No, miss.
Oh, good.
Oh, why? Because on a miss it does double damage or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
weird.
I
It
rolled-
says here I crit on misses.
So I rolled max damage. So that'll be 16 with 6 of that being force damage.
Okay. How would you like to slaughter the first dragon Hester has ever seen?
It's not a dragon.
So I already had the Black Jammer Cutlass like jammed all up in his mouth, right? So I just would like to like kind of shove it back in there more and then jam up through its like brain.
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
Just push.
But it's got like that long snout, right? So it's kind of like a like I really got to get up in there.
Storm is so into this. He's just like, wow.
Hulked
He's
out in the
never
middle
seen,
of it.
he's
Yeah.
like looking at you with new eyes. He's just like, wow. Go, Harry Power.
Okay, well, do you have anything else to do on your turn?
No.
You're not blessed by the Raven Queen? You can
That was
find
actually a bonus action.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That was my second bonus action.
Yes.
Okay, Mike Merles.
Oh, I'll turn around. I'll turn around covered in like dragon gore, and I'll just have this like really feral look on my face, like.
Okay.
That's just the flavor.
So on its turn, the Umber Hulk moves underground some more, bursts out from underground, looks around, sees the Niyogi that has exploded, and he gets down on 2 knees and then he starts crying.
Oh.
And he kind
Got him
of
all 4 eyes.
out of 4 eyes, and he kind of hugs the little bottom half. Just very sad looking at all of you. He doesn't have a shirt on. I don't know.
The Rancor
It's the Rancor Keeper.
keeper.
His name is
Love
Malakili.
Are we just gonna pretend Andrew didn't know the name?
That is his action. So if you all would like to slaughter this Umber Hulk, feel free.
You made it sad.
The Sphinx will start to round up the now freed people, and will start proclaiming that the Niyogi are dead, and the gods have not forsaken you, kind of thing. And it will keep flying around bellowing this. And then it is technically Hester's turn, but you all can tell me how you want this to go.
Someone please tell me what the devil is going on here. This is madness. This whole place is just madness. My God.
What? Well, they were dominating enslaving these poor people with their minds, and obviously that creature.
Now, I understood that point. Someone cast enlarge on a crocodile.
No,
Cast
this isn't
fly
a
on it.
dragon. Well, granted, this is not a dragon per se.
Okay, you don't need to condescend me. I know it's not. Okay,
I'm
okay.
not condescending to you. I mean, they think that for them it's a dragon. It's all relative. A dragon by any other name would is
It's not a dragon.
scorched.
Dragon by another name is not a dragon. Okay, anyway, I think we've done what we came to do here in terribly violent fashion. Marley, are you in there?
Marley, yes. Are you in there?
Yeah. Hey. Why? What?
Nothing. You're
Fine.
just.
How long does it last?
I'm in it.
Oh, okay.
Less a minute. Okay,
We've only been talking about 15 seconds, so it's like 2 rounds, really. And there are no other hostiles?
No.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm going to take... So, the head exploded on the second one. The first one I killed, though, because I skewered him,
Right.
his
And
head is intact.
Right, and then you kind of yeeted him
Flung him up
across
in the
the
air.
arena, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll retrieve his body
Okay.
and take his head, and I'm gonna give it to Alvar as a present.
Okay.
Cats do that, you know.
They do.
Why
Yeah.
is everyone being gross?
Hmm?
Why is everyone being gross? Where's the
Marley will kind of nudge Hester and be like, "And I'm the bestial one here."
Yes. Well, sorry, you're on this side. Yes. Well done. That poor thing had of its skin. I would like to be back. My maid's outfit is all tarnished.
How's my hat looking? Is it been in bad shape or?
I thought I was wearing
Is
Nike.
it
Whoever's
flattened
hat
by a
I'm
dragon
wearing,
butt?
probably.
Did you Indiana Jones it at the last minute?
Like you can't find another one, Andy.
This has been chaos. I should like to leave this sphere, I think.
We did it, everyone. We did.
Oh,
I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration on Knifey and get rid of that poison.
Take you.
go to the
welcome.
light. I mean, well done.
Please.
Back again.
I knew you always believed in me, Mrs. Captain.
Absolutely, I did. Yes, I was pulling for you the whole time, weren't we, lads? So speaks to imaginary lads.
We did it, boys. Further.
That's right.
Oh, he sees them too. Okay, weird. Yes, let us hope there is some bathing
Loot.
vessel
Look,
back. Oh, loot. Yes. Oh, yes. We should
because
turn a
if
profit.
they had dosh to pay bounty hunters,
Uh,
right?
and certainly a crashed spelljammer, we might be able to.
Salvage some things, right?
Alvar certainly can. I will message Alvar.
Do that. I'm
Hey,
gonna
come get your friends.
recon in their ship. If
Okay.
that seems safe to do so,
Yeah.
I'll come
So,
along, help.
please.
I'm going to hang out with the Sphinx.
You should do that. Ask it if it knows what walks on 4 legs at morning, 2 at noon, and 3 in the evening.
Do you have any universities around here? What's the story
well,
there?
no. Real sad, really. The public education system with the shit since the God Pharaoh turned out to be an evil, terrible dragon. Well, there wasn't much before that, actually. It was all in service of his mad Olympic trials. So it's more
Truly is a
like
tragedy.
physical rigors. There's a god of knowledge. They're dead. Everybody's dead.
I'm going to see if my friends need any help.
Sure, but okay. Being a real bummer again.
Hey, I thought you were hanging out with the Sphinx.
Yeah, it's just couldn't be bothered, really. Rubbish.
Okay. So,
Really glorious looking. Seemed like kind of a downer though.
Okay, so let's see. Let me get out my Dungeon Master's Guide to see what you guys find. Where
Oh, and by the way, that spell was from Xanathar's guide. Because of course it was.
Of course it was. It's fine.
Cece's book of made-up bullshit strikes again.
It's a good one.
Okay, so can I get perception checks from everyone, please?
Sure.
Dirty 20.
Okay, excellent.
My kingdom for an investigation check if I take my
sure,
time
yes.
at it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay. 17.
Okay.
26.
Jeez. Okay, so you all, looking around, you see that the ship clearly crashed. The Spelljammer helm is unsalvageable. But there is some other stuff of note and worth in here. There's a good amount of gold. They were lying when they said they could pay 500,000 gold.
Right.
But you do find 6,450 gold.
That's not bad for a day's work. 6450.
Mm-hmm.
And right now that main floor is open, but I think I saw a lot of interactable, upgradable spots. Like
Sure.
we can get a bar going.
You can increase. You could change your weapons.
Lighting. Sconces.
The sconce budget on this ship is out of control. Okay, let's see. Good magic items. Ooh, okay. That's a good one. Okay. So, also amongst the stuff, you find 2 magic items, a pair of boots of elven kind, and a horn of blasting. One of my personal favorites.
So, who needs help with stealth? Probably Hester?
I have +2. I still might end up on the short end of
Compared to...
scale here, but
I probably don't.
Yeah,
My stealth is +11, so...
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Mine
Yeah,
is
there's-
+3.
skill tank. There's the bard. +3.
I have
Okay.
expertise. That's one of my 2 expertises.
Yes, I have a 2, and boots of elven kind reduce all sound and also gives advantage similar to a cloak, or is it just a sound
let me,
thing?
let me make sure it's a similar thing to the cloak. Let's see. Boots of elven kind. Make no sound, and you have advantage on stealth checks, and they do not require attunement. That's pretty good.
I mean, we already have an elven kind. I think it's only appropriate that you wear them.
Well,
Marley?
thank you. Sure, I'll take them.
Great.
We might just want to kind of keep the horn of blasting on board, but also away from Warminster, but like where he could get it in a pinch. I don't know what to do there.
What is it, like a battle horn? Is that the style?
Yeah. So it's like a big. This looks like it's carved from one of those ram-headed minotaur horns. So it's a big curly ram horn, but it's got gold, a gold cap at the bottom, and it's got a gold mouthpiece. And it looks like there's something carved in it. Does anyone speak deep?
Well, certainly no.
No.
Don't think I do.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, there's something that looks like it's carved in deep speech on it.
So it's wrong. There's something wrong with this thing.
I can ritually cast comprehend languages if you give me 10 minutes. So once we're back on the ship, I'll see to that. With my 17 investigation, I was probably looking for things that were more useful to Alvar, as far as, hey, look, extra S-foils for your ship.
It's not how S-foils work, Marty, and I think you should know that.
Well, now I've gotten Andy all riled up. But yeah, just kind of more things that, like, okay,
Sure.
well, this is rubbish, but these other things might be useful.
Oh, hold on. Death spiders are gross and weird. Let me see what's inside them.
Yeah, everything here is gross and weird. We are also on an insect machine, though, so perhaps...
Is it like, it's not alive, is it?
No, this is not one of the alive ones. Luckily.
Illithid ships are like the Nautiluses are sent like living beings, right?
Yeah, and the elf ships are also like giant plants. Essentially, they like
space
grow
trees
bigger.
would be awesome.
Yeah.
That's like Saga.
So, okay,
Yeah.
You keep that spider. Let's see.
I like that magic system, that lore, that story. The moon folk.
I've only read
Loonies.
through the first trade, but I
Oh, God.
I
So
need
much.
to go and read it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Are you familiar with Brian K. Vaughan? Because he gets up to his traditional crap.
So, so as you're looking around, Hester, so this ship, it like I said, the Spelljammer helm is just busted beyond repair. And as you're poking around, you see a couple they're like big undulating sacks.
Mm.
Not quite sure what those are. They look gross though. But with the investigation check, it looks like the Nyogi had the slaves pull anything useful out of the ship to either try and fix it and put it back, and it didn't really work, or they used it to build their kind of makeshift palace outside. So it's
Okay.
pretty stripped for parts.
All right.
But what
So-
parts are viable are already pulled out? And we can
Yeah,
examine.
and they've been repurposed for something else. Like you can see
Okay.
that they never used it, but there was a catapult kind of placed as an upper armament. You could take it. It doesn't look any better than what you have. Is the other
Okay.
problem?
So we can't per se reinforce the hull or upgrade our weaponry from it.
No,
How dare
yeah, no.
Willow to touch one of the pulsating sacks? I'm so bad. She does it, of course. She's a danger.
Wait,
hound.
wait.
Yeah.
Let me cast protection from evil and good on you first.
Not
do
me,
that.
Willow.
Oh, Willow.
Yes.
Poor bird.
She's a danger hoe.
She's a danger hoe.
All right, fine. But
I don't know
no
what to tell
controlling
ya.
her.
like, is this a talent touch or is she like facing it?
Oh, she only knows one way.
Full on talon. Is she like clawing it or like poking it?
Well, she's just kind of like landing on it, alighting on it.
Okay.
Oh, like full on.
Yeah.
Like
So
this.
as she
right?
does, she presses against it and kind of flutters back. It indents slightly, and then you can see pressing against the sack, it looks like a bunch of very tiny eel heads are pulling out of it. They don't break through, but they are pressing against the membrane.
Sack full of eels, huh?
Sack full of baby Nyogi, probably.
Sack full of baby Yogi.
Yes, Willow, come back.
Well,
Possibly burn it with fire.
fire's good.
Yep.
Fire's good. Yeah. What's underneath these sacks? They're like suspended, or
No, they're like under grates. Or their grates are under them, rather. So like the sacks would empty into these grates. And then if you
Okay,
look
yeah,
down,
so
there's like a
let's-
bunch of corpses down there.
let's build a fire and underneath the sacks, and
I've had too much gross for one day.
I'll take care of it. It's all
Thank
right.
you.
Okay.
I'll use my druid craft to light a small campfire.
Okay. Yeah, and it's terrible and gross, but you
Yeah, but we
can
got to
hear
do
'em
it.
popping, and it's terrible.
Ugh.
Use your worst imagination. It's that.
No, I'm outside. Everything's fine outside.
Yeah, once it's going, just make sure none of them there's no surprises
Sure.
from the doorway. I go back out. I give Knifey some of the cured meat he was asking about.
Oh, thank you. Bless you. Bless your cotton socks, sir.
Before we exit the ship area, can I look around to see where the dragon might have been hanging out? If he's got a little horde going or anything.
Sure. Let me see if
He was red. I'm looking at
he
red dragon.
was red, but
he's also alligator-y.
Yeah, he's also from Almond Cats. Let's see. Dragon Almond Cat.
Poor animal.
Okatra.
Is that Storm eventually remembering it?
Yeah. I say that like to myself in the middle of watching the burning gnocchi, and I just go, "Oh damn it, blew it." Katra. It's like it's when your lion, when you blew the blood of the lion, then you 2 hours later you're like, "Oh."
Okay, so Marley, you find where the dragon looks like it lived, and there's like this big collar kind of thing. It doesn't look like it was like it's not like literally a collar that would hold it in place. It's this big ornate golden kind of U-shaped thing that would go under the dragon's neck, and then it clamps here, but then it goes up higher, and it's made of some kind of precious metal, but it does look like the dragon was kind of gnawing on it at some point. But other than that, it does not really have a hoard.
Okay. And does this big, weird collar thing look too big for me to, like, carry back to the ship or anything like that?
It would be difficult, but taking your time, you could.
Sure, this will be Alvar's cut.
That in the head. Right. And his freedom.
Yeah.
Peace of mind is a good thing.
And I presume the ship has shown up, Warminster has shown up.
Yes.
Alvar has shown up.
He, as he is getting close, you can hear him call back, No, we don't need to halo drop the golem. But then he does combat roll out with 2 guns drawn. Combat roll. Make sure everyone's okay. Looks at Knifey, and then looks back at the ship, and then looks at Knifey again, and looks back at the ship, and says, "Please, everyone, wait here." And checks his guns, and goes back onto the ship.
Oh, no.
Just in time, how heroic.
Do we hear, like, gunshots?
Get him!
You'll never take me alive!
The bounder! So...
He's in the floorboards.
I would never get him out. Okay. Yeah, so what would you all like to do now?
All this big ass collar back to the ship, I guess.
Drag.
I put the head of Krazen at the feet of Alvar.
Oh.
And I sort of sit there expectantly and look at him.
Get it? It's like a cat. Okay. It just clicked with me.
He will kind of try and pat Storm's head, like he doesn't know what to do.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. No?
Whoa.
Thank you?
Yes, that's more like it, I think.
Oh, gross. The ship was so clean.
Good news, you're free, I think. Unless, is there more? Is there a network that we should be aware of?
No, Nyogi hate each other. So they shouldn't want to cooperate. I couldn't have made that many of them mad. Well, I'm sure it's fine.
Okay, well, we finally made some money. Should please you.
Oh, score. We got mouths to feed now.
Right, well, I'm going to go into the common room and start casting a ritual for about 10 minutes.
You do you.
I will.
I'll heave the big collar up and say, okay, where should I put this?
What? Cargo hold. Marley?
I'm gonna go start nosing into the pot of stew that Villyana is making.
Oh, yes, it's mushrooms. Seems like everything went super great down there.
What? Oh, yeah. I'm a little crispy, but I'm okay. Marley's probably gonna take a shower.
Yeah, I'm real gross. I killed a dragon though.
She did. Cat style.
Oh wow, dragons! I instantly believe. I'm not the pain in the ass like that other character.
I'm glad. May I have? Is the soup ready? May I have some of it?
Oh yeah, no, it's super good. I hope you like mushrooms.
I do. So yeah, I'll spoon out and I'll sit down and if Orpho's at the table with the dragon chest, I'll eat some soup and I'll start playing some games.
Okay, yeah.
I will use my healing light to heal. I can do it 1d6 per charisma point. That's 3. I'm going to heal the returning heroes 1d6.
Okay.
Thank you.
You can see Warminster has caught Stabby and is dragging him by the collar outside. I'll deal with this one. I've got it. Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, got weird British. I'm
don't like being made a fool of.
Yes, I'm ritual casting comprehend languages, by the way.
Okay.
I believe that should do it.
Yeah, and Warminster doesn't do anything terrible or evil. He just kicks him out. And stay out.
So he's getting ditched on Amonkhet?
Yeah, he... Apparently, knifies and stabbies can just get on ships, so he'll be fine.
He's gonna end up like.
He'll be back on our ship by next episode.
Yeah,
probably. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Okay. So on the whatchamacallit, let's see.
The horn of blasting. It says something in deep.
Aklo.
Yes,
Kind of.
says.
It's gonna bend your mind. Be careful.
Yes, for the honor of Blidlibloop.
Bloop. I love the drawing. The first one.
It's just some statue with barnacles and a lobster claw.
Okay, it says. It says, all is dust. So proclaims Kozilek, the Great Distortion.
Kozilek?
Yes.
The Great Distortion. No. Good news, bad news. I can read it, and it's nonsense. I shall hand that over to Alvar and tell him only to put it out in a pinch. Worst comes, let Warminster blow it.
Bigger lungs, you got it. Yep. He'll take that into his cabin and seems to put it in some sort of lockbox. But yeah, everyone else reconvenes. Knifey is telling some, war story where he was the hero. And yeah, what would you all like to do? Where would you like to go? Minerva can debrief you a bit. She's had time to do research on areas nearby. And I can either tell you that or we've talked a little bit about it off stream if we want to save some time. But I'm also happy to go through all of it. So, and we got a couple minutes left.
Yes. Hester's mission carries through any space that we visit. Not as much that we revisit, but any space that we visit. So she's game for anything.
Okay.
We have red dragons and cat cults that seem more pressing than... And so she's good to be a passenger for a bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had listed Great Space, Hero Space, and I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm not going to try.
Elsier.
Elsier Space as the top 3 because they all seemed like they had money-making opportunities and dragons of note. So.
Okay.
Is there a logical path that one is closer than the others?
Let's see. You all are in.
I also noted that Hero Space might be also the best place to check for Hesters. But I don't know about
I do have some interest in that one particularly, but
Okay.
we can take them in a logical order.
So, Hero Space is the one that connects to all of them.
Yeah.
So, okay. You also connect all of them. They are all adjacent to this sphere. But if you go to Elsier Space, you are going essentially 2 jumps away from Great Space. You go to Great Space, same is true. If you go to Hero Space, you remain 1 jump away from everything.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, then Hero Space it is, I think.
Okay.
Yes, doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Just note. Okay. So, Hero Space then?
With an Arcana check, could I beg an Arcana check? Does the name Kozilek mean anything to me? Would it be able to? Is it sphere adjacent to anything?
It's from Mana Space, so no.
Okay, fair enough.
It seems weird and creepy, but
Yes,
lots of stuff has seemed weird
you're
and creepy.
you're not setting up some greater spell jamming villain. You're just adding a touch of neat lore, and I appreciate you.
Oh, well, thank you. Okay. Would anyone like to do anything before bed / the wrap up of the episode?
I absolutely need a change and a shower, but I would like to steal a moment with Alvar, if you don't mind.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Doesn't have to be elaborate, but I would just kind of like to catch him as he's figuring out what to do with his head and or Horn of Blasting.
Okay, yeah. He's walking back from his room and he's wiping off his hands and he has disposed of the head. He appreciates the gesture, just not the head.
Yes, but of course. I will present or have presented the bag of gold, of course.
Thank you.
Well, I suppose the real reward is that I believe you're free.
Yeah. I'm not good at saying thank you or anything, so.
Oh, well, you could give it a shot.
I thought I just did. Is that not what I just did?
Ah, I see. No, yes, we're being cool. Yes, no, I accept, and
No.
you're
I'm
welcome.
Thank you.
No, I just
you.
wonder, how does it feel?
Weird. This is gonna sound dumb. And he kind of looks around and he's like, but I felt like being on the run from them gave me a reason to be out here.
Yeah.
It's stupid. There's better reasons.
Oh, good. We're just saying it. Yes, but well, we'll find them, won't we?
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, okay then.
Okay. Well,
Is there a shower? Do you know about? Is there a?
there's a bath. There's a
Okay.
bath,
Well,
yeah.
yes. No, I suppose. Okay. Well.
Marley
Then there's a
may or
whole
may not
gray water
be
recycling thing just be careful. It's
Oh, don't tell me that. You didn't have to tell me that.
Don't you have prestidigitation?
Yes, absolutely.
Well,
It's
no,
me
the
getting-
bath water is gray water recycled. It's not. You're not bathing in it.
Okay, well,
You can clean the water.
you've ruined it. Okay, great. Good. See you around, Captain. As walking away, the reverse wave. That's it. That's almost exactly what I wanted.
Okay. Anything else?
No,
Okay.
think so.
Then I.
It's
Have...
crazy good to make
how's the
friends.
soup?
Villyana, give me a cooking check.
Can
you
I
have-
have advantage because
you-
I have Starshine?
Sure, and you have proficiency because you're proficient with cook's tools. And
Perfect.
let's say it's charisma. It's not baking. It's not a science.
Charisma.
Sure.
Drow cooking is all about style and show.
Hold on.
Sometimes
Presentation. It's all in the presentation.
Okay, and I have proficiency, so that's plus. Oh yeah, it's a 21. It's a pretty good. A mushroom soup. Yeah, you found me at home.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it psychoactive at all?
pretty good.
Well, you take stale bread and you kind of like tear that up and put it
Mhm.
under there. You get the good
Okay.
mushroom broth going. It's not psychoactive. It depends. It's like microdosing.
Great. It's good.
Yeah.
We should, Bob, it'll be keep us from getting depressed out in space.
Yeah. You just kind
Um,
of get these flashes of inspiration,
Sounds great.
but you
Sounds
don't
like
go
my
on
bad-
for
sounds kind of
hours
like
about it.
Just being a bard, really.
Yes.
uh,
Yes.
Flashes of inspiration and
Yeah.
not psychoactive, etc. Great.
But then you
Uh,
don't spend like an hour and a half like self-loathing in bed while you're just like, can I please go to bed? And like you can't. You just
Okay.
revisit every mistake you've ever made in your life. So it's
That's
without
College of Whispers, bard.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Well, this sure has been fun.
So, last thing. You all go to sleep. Various times, Marley enters her trance. And Marley, you once again dream. So, you see the silhouette of a dragon, a proper dragon, a terrifying dragon. It turns to look at you, and you realize that it's not a silhouette, it is a dragon made of impenetrable darkness. And it growls at you, "Emissary of the Raven Queen, mind your own goddamn business."
No, thank you.
And then the dream fades.
Good. Cool.
Outros and plugs.
No other
Oh.
cool dreams for anyone else.
Timothy.
I was flying in my dream, I think. Let's see. Happy New Year, everybody. I'm so happy that we're back in the gaming saddle. A break was good, but virtues of the break reinforces why you like the thing in the first place. You're taking the break from. Definitely feeling it. I kind of can't believe we got out of that alive. It could have really gone really badly. And I want to just apologize for my fellows for getting us into that. In as much as it was fun and arguably in character to do so. So, Storm has no regrets confronting slavers, ever. So,
No.
That's all I'm plugging. Hooray!
Cece.
Hi, I'm Cece, aka Soup, aka Soupsica, on Twitter and Instagram. If you like artwork, such as most of the portraits that you see before you, and this lovely overlay. That's me. I did that.
Yay.
So if you like that, check me out on those platforms. Yeah.
And Marty.
Yes, well, absolutely. Happy New Year. Happy entering our third iteration of Laughing Dragon in here. And to piggyback a bit on Timothy thing, yeah, just make a damn decision. As D&D groups out there worldwide, don't just talk it to death. Make a damn decision. And just sometimes you just got to throw a fireball in because this negotiation wasn't going anywhere anyway. So boring conversation anyway. Shoot the console, and you're off to the races.
Yeah.
It's true.
Awesome.
Good to be back, everybody.
Yay.
It is indeed good to be back. Much to echo Timothy's sentiments. The break was nice. Being back is better.
Mm-hmm. Hear, hear.
Follow us on Twitter at LaughINNDragon. Follow me on Twitter at Andy Hatton. Next week there will be something on Monday, and there will be something on Wednesday. It will not be Task Force Unlikely because of reasons. Task Force Unlikely will move to Sundays, but will still re-air on its appropriate Wednesday night. So it will be live on Sunday mornings, re-airing Wednesdays during its proper appropriate night. So if you want to be in chat on Wednesday, you can, and see what we talked about on Sunday morning. That will be for as long as I say it is, as long as one of the players needs it to be. So, but we're not losing any players for Task Force Unlikely, which is the most ideal situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Phantom Horizons will be back soon with their proper Season 2 intro after the sadly cut short Season 1. Damn you, Fox. And that's it. Thank you so much.
Task Force Unlikely's in Hades.
Oh, yes. It's
Just
don't miss it. It's going to be great.
BT dubs, yeah.
BT dubs.
Yeah.
They in Hades.
Okay. Have a great night, everybody.
Bye.
How do I do this?